Hello, my name's Jane Pierce. My business is Tarot Jane, and I'm here to talk to you about astrology. Let's talk about the Mercury Cazimi. Mercury Cazimis happen when the Mercury and the Sun are conjunct. We like to call that in the heart of the Sun. It's where the word Cazimi comes from. And we have a Mercury Cazimi in Gemini on June 14th. It's going to be fantastic. Cazimis usually are wonderful energies. They are when the spotlight of the sun shines on a planet, and Mercury will get an extra boost to its communication, to speaking your truth, to thinking clearly. It's a wonderful energy, and it's happening while Mercury is in a sign, Gemini, that it rules. So Mercury at its best gets this extra spotlight time to communicate, chat, find information, search out what it's curious about. This is a great time for Mercury to have its Cazimi, and I hope you take advantage of it, particularly because Mercury has a Cazimi or goes conjunct the Sun 6 times in 2024. Some of those are better than others. We started 2024 with Mercury retrograde, and it came out of retrograde on the 1st of January. Our first Mercury Cazimi happened with Mercury going direct, and it happened in Pisces. And I'll tell you, Mercury is not at its best in Pisces. The next Mercury retrograde happened with Aries, and it was retrograde. And if any of you didn't have a rough April, congratulations. Mercury retrograde in Aries with the eclipse was a really rough time. And although the Mercury Cazimi happened, one day in that Mercury retrograde, we got the bright light of the sun, kind of pushing away the fogginess and the confusion of the rest of the Mercury retrograde. We got one day. It was not an easy day. It was just a better day in the midst of the Mercury retrograde. But now we've got our third Mercury Cazimi of the year. It's happening in a sign that Mercury rules, Gemini, and it's direct. So we get a lot of positive things that go with this Mercury Cazimi in Gemini on June 14th, and I hope you take advantage of them. Just so you know, we've still got 3 more Mercury Cazimis coming this year. The next one will happen in August, and while it's in Virgo, a planet, a sign that the Mercury rules and does well in, that's going to be a retrograde Cazimi, and it will mean we have one good day where the sun spotlight clears out the confusion of the Mercury retrograde, but it's not going to be as lovely as a direct Mercury having a Cazimi. Our next one after that will happen in Libra, and the Mercury and Cazimi in Libra in September is going to be good. It'll be a time to find balance and connection and to bring the relationship conversations into harmony and clear communication and thoughts about them that are fair, balanced, and just. And we're going to need it because the last Mercury Cazimi of 2024 is going to happen in Sagittarius while Mercury's retrograde, and so is Mars. So we've got this June 14th as the best Mercury retrograde of the year. And I invite all of you to find a way to to talk quicker because Gemini is a fast talking sign. It sees both sides of a problem. It's a twin sign. It sees both sides of a good issue. So use that duality of the Gemini energy to take that quick moving Mercury and communicator and talk between both sides. It's a wonderful time to have you mediate or get a mediator who can help you talk through both sides of an issue. Mercury in Gemini is a Cazimi, and June 14th is going to be fantastic. If you want to know how to use it even better, find what house you have that is ruled by Gemini and where the Sun and Mercury together are going to be giving that spotlight to clear thought and communication, where speaking your truth will have the most power, or what topic speaking your truth on will bring you the most benefit. If you need help finding out what house is Gemini in your chart, reach out to me. Like or subscribe this video, and there are many other videos to help answer your other questions like what other planets have Cazimis? you might notice that we've got a lot of Kazimis coming up, and I'm enjoying talking to you about all of them. I hope you have a wonderful day.